So, in health, RA RA 78675, establishing PhilHealth Insurance Corporation. RA 7883, incentives to accredit BHW. RA 8344, penalizing the refusal of hospital and medical clinics to administer appropriate initial medical treatment. RA 924, amendment of RA 7875. Labor employment, establishing for corporation. So, for labor and employment. PD 442, Labor Code of the Philippines. RA 7655, increasing minimum wage of house helpers. RA 8042, Migrant Workers Benefits and Incentives Act of 1995. RA 8282, strengthening the social security system, thereby amending RA 111161. RA 8291, increasing the coverage and benefits of the GSIS. Others, RA 769, Local Government Code 7160, Local Government Code of the Philippines. RA 8371, Indigenous Peoples Rights Act of 1987. RA 8371. So, Social Reforms and Poverty Alleviation Act of 8475. Some agencies, organization, OWA, the agency offers both local as well as overseas programs. Five elements of attributes of a profession. RA Republic Act 4070, promulgated in 1965. Social work officially recognized as a profession with the passage. Hi, good afternoon. By law. So, systematic body of theory. The skills that characterize a profession flow from and are supported by a fund of knowledge that has been organized into eternally consistent system called body of theory. Three types of knowledge used by social work. No, not a lawyer, but related social science course. Three types of knowledge used by social work. Tested knowledge established through scientific study. Hypothetical knowledge and proof theory undergo transformation into tested knowledge. Assumptive knowledge, practice wisdom. Yes po, yes po, professional authority. Client professional relationship. So, community sanction, professional community relationship. Chapter 4, values. So, three essential components of I'm 27. So, there are three essentials for profession. First is your values, worth which man attaches to certain things, systems or person within realm of usefulness, truth, goodness, or beauty. Formulation of preferred behavior held by individuals or group. According to William Gordon, value is to prefer it and measure of the extent of a preference, what is price, effort, or sacrifice one will obtain. Hello, Melody. Good afternoon. The philosophy of social work. Okay. derived from the society of which is a part. Man has worth and dignity. So that means every one of us has worth and dignity. Criminal ka man, addict ka man, or everything. As long as you are part of the society, you have worth and dignity. So this belief is associated with democratic theory. Description of man. Natural versus man as asocial, or antisocial. Uh, Social welfare and social work. Men aspire to live on good terms with others, to be part of and contribute to group life, making personal goals subservient to group. So social people, these are the individual that likes to socialize with other people, to make a personal goals, or just like to make some friends. If we say asocial, they are discrete and noticeable individuals who came together to form groups for their mutual protection and safety. So I think this is what we call the introvert person. Yeah, extrovert person, something. So, an antisocial, self-seeking, egotistical out to extend personal gain at the expense of others. So antisocial means these are the individuals who don't want to socialize with other people because they just don't want to. So, democracy's view of man. Man viewed as capable of reason of rational analysis and choice. So we have these dominant values of Filipino, or what we call it, Filipino ka kasi social acceptance, defined as being taken by one's fellow for what one is or believes he is, and being treated in accordance with his status. So smooth interpersonal relation. This is we have three, the pakikisama, which means giving in concession or following the lead of suggestion of other. So pakikisama, the word itself, it's just like how you socialize with other people. You just go on with the flow, right? Euphemism, stating of an unpleasant truth, opinion, or request as pleasantly as possible. Go between, or to lie, means third party who will carry a message. So, I think that right example here for euphemism is that, like for example, you were working, like you say, office clerk. You're in charge of the bill out in the hospital. So it's like one of your relatives or friends come to you and say, can you make me in the first line, or like, can you prioritize me because I'm your friend, I'm your relative, I'm the cousin of your mom, I'm your cousin, blah blah blah. So in a pleasant way, you say, okay, I'll go check out later, even if you don't want to do it. Just say it. Amor proprio is a term to use to refer to the sensitivity to personal affront and function to protect the individual against loss of social acceptance. Like shame. Wala, nasa school na yung baby ko. Hiya is fear of exposure of one's insecure self. So, sabi na, wala kang hiya. Nag-school na yung anak ko. So, emotional closeness and security in a family. So, this value is believed to be facilitated through the following: sacrificing individual interests for the good of the family, parenting striving to give their children an education even at greater cost to themselves older. So, emotional closeness and security in a family. Diba? Emotional closeness and security in a family. This is very basic to us Filipinos because we are a very family-oriented culture. So, no matter what, we're gonna do everything for our family. Even it's so hard, like, even if magkautang-utang ka na dyan, for the sake of the family, go, go, go. Authoritative value. So, this is the third dominant values of Filipino. So, authority valued. Believe that family will remain close if someone exerts firm authority and that person must be respected and obeyed. So, it's like, kung sino yung mayaman siya yung respetuhin. Duh! So, closely relate to the authority values of respect for tradition and rituals no matter how impractical they have become. So, personalism. It's a fourth value. Attaches major importance to personal factors which guarantees intimacy, warmth, security of friendship and friendship. It's like, for example, it's tiwala, like trust, kakilala, someone you know, and wala kong pakialam. I don't care. It's what we call personalism. Utang na loob. This is very, very toxic behavior na. Or, this is a very toxic, it's becoming toxic value of us being Filipino. Is utang na loob, the debt of gratitude is may TV ako. It is granted when a transfer of goods or service takes place between individuals belonging to two different groups, returning the favor with interest. Like for example, we'll say you have your friend rescued you or help you in a manner of monetary or yeah, something like that. So when it's time that she needs help, then you have to help. Once a help is okay, but they're gonna make it like a lifetime for you to help them, even if they just help you once. Because they would say, wala kang utang na loob. You have no debt of gratitude. Wala kang utang na loob. Putang na. Patience, suffering, and endurance. A person must suffer before he can gain happiness. And related to it is that which many still believe, that women particularly must suffer in silence. So, mga ugali nating mga Pilipino, ang hilig-hilig natin grabe yung patience natin. Kahit nagsasaktan na tayo, kahit hirap-hirap na tayo, but we just want to suffer. Especially for the sake of our family, di ba? So, there are 7 principles of the social work relationship. So first, we have the purposeful expressions of feelings. Recognition of the client's need to express feelings freely. Worker listens purposely. Worker neither discourages nor condemns the expression of feelings. Sometimes, worker actively stimulates and encourages expressions of feelings. So, like for example, as a social work, or not a social work, but as a friend, a good friend of yours, maliit lang. I have many photocopies to read. So purposeful expression of feelings. Like for example, you have a friend, very very close friend, she's very stressed with her situation in her life. So then she came to you and just want to vent out her feelings. Then, as a good listener, you should not, what do you say? How should I say it? Let your friend express freely without judgment from you or without you interrupting whatever she said, because it's very sakit of the Filipino that when someone is talking and expressing or venting out, they would just say, oh my god, me too, me too, me too. No, it's wrong. You should be like, have her express freely. So for this second one is the controlled emotional involvement. The worker is sensitive to the client's feeling, makes effort to understand the meaning of purposeful, appropriate use. So, like for example, controlled emotional involvement in the client as a person. So, like for example, you are the social worker, I am the social worker, or you are the social worker. And then, when I came to you, because I was like physically abused with my husband, I came to you, I was crying, I was so emotional. So, as a social worker, you don't have to cry as well. You don't need to cry. You should control your emotions. Or you're having a client, and then the client is so tall, dark, and handsome, or let's just say very handsome. And you're like, oh, I want this client. I feel like developing an emotional something to him. So that's no, no, no. You need to control your emotions. So acceptance, the recognition of clients' innate dignity, worth, equality, basic rights in need. So acceptance. Um, you just have to accept your clients, no matter what. No judgment. So individualization. So no, individualization this also only means that every client or every person is different. We are a unique individual exercising our own that can exercise our own rights. But lang, non-judgmental attitude. This is a no 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 if you're a social worker or even you as a person, non-judgmental attitude should be practiced. Wala. Social work policy and program. Consumer the organization ministers the operation of social work programs and services which are established to supplement or to meet needs. Okay na. Kapay na ko. Para kong basa. So in chapter 6, we have here the essential elements in social work practice. We have the client, worker, problem, and process. So plan change. Change originating from a decision to make a deliberate effort to improve the system and to obtain the help of an outside agent in making this improvement. So client system is specific system that is being helped. Outside agent, professional change agent who works with particular inside system. So there are phases of plan change. 1. Client system discovers the need for help. 2. Helping relationship established and defined. 3. Problem is identified and clarified. 4. Change goals. Intention is established. 5. Change effort is attempted. 6. Change is generalized and stabilized. Ay, grabe na. Grabe na. You want to learn social work, guys? Very kuan kayo, guys. I don't know. Nagkrabing na ang aking mga utokins. Kay ako is very buguin og ano. I don't know what to do. There's no easy way of letting you know. Hi to million viewers. How are you guys? Can you comment below so I can talk and we can talk? What do you want to talk? There's no way I can deny it for you. No, it's true. Everything I do it for you. Change your heart, you'll see what your love means to me. So tell me it's not worth fighting for.